I'm going to give you the positives and negatives on that one, but let me start off with the key numbers here. Now, this is an 18,000 crore FPO, which is the biggest FPO till date. Now, out of this 18,000 crores, the anchor raise was about 5,400 crore, which hits the upper limit of 30%. That's what anchors, that's the limit that anchors can put in the money. Now, the price range for the FPO is 10 to 11 rupees, and the anchor bids were at the higher end at 11 rupees. Promoters have also infused some capital of about 2,075 crore. This was even higher. So it was at 14.83 rupees. Now, if you look at some of the positives that come out of it, within the anchor raise, we saw some marquee names like GQG putting in the money. And GQG was one of the biggest investor into the anchor, among the anchor investors as well. It invested about 1,348 crores and was given about 25% of the total anchor raise. Then we saw some other names like Fidelity Funds come in with 774 crores. They've put in that. Red Wheel Funds about 281 crores. So big names there. So that seems to kind of show the confidence in the company. And we also saw some domestic funds like HDFC, Motilal, BNP Paribas, 361 funds come in and put in money, and the domestic was about 16% of the total anchor raise. But let's talk about how they're going to use these FPO proceeds. Now, they plan to put money into 5G, to roll out 5G, and the company has a target of covering 40% of their total subscribers in the next 2 years itself. They also plan to expand 4G services. So that's pretty much the plan for using these proceeds. Now, another positive for this is government support to this FPO. Government has come out, including the finance secretary, who's come out and said that they support this fundraising. So that's another positive, that the government is not going to let this telecom major die. So that's another positive into that. And you also look at some street expectations. They're giving revenue expectations to their investors that they're going to raise from 40,000 crores to 75,000 crores in the next 2 years itself. They plan to migrate 2G customers to 4G. Now, remember, they have 43% of their subscriber base is 2G. So big opportunity there, the conversion to 4G. They also expect tariff hikes in the next 2 years itself. And we're looking at 20 to 25% of tariff hikes. However, there are some downside risks as well. The gross loan for the company stands at about over 2 lakh crore rather, and 90% of that is owed to the government. Now, these payments will become due post FY26. So in the second half of FY26, they'll be liable to pay about 30,000 crore, out of which 28,000 crore will be towards the government. However, the company has time and again said that they may utilize a relief package, which is essentially converting government dues into equity. So that's the option that they have been talking about pretty much a lot. Now, so that may play a major role in dilution of equity. We're anyway going to see about 26% dilution post this 20,000 crore fundraise. So that's another downside to this as well. And the last but not being the least, they have lost 5.6 crore subscribers since Jan of 2021. So to bring that sort of subscribers back into the company, especially when you're also hiking tariffs, now I understand that will be across the industry, but that's something that we'll watch out for.